We have two ureters, a right and a left ureter, that collect urine from the kidneys and conduct it into the bladder. The ureters are in green in this image, and you can see the renal pelvis inside of the blue kidney. The renal pelvis is just the branching superior portion of the ureter. And then we can also see how the ureter is just a muscular tube that connects to the urinary bladder. Taking a closer look at the renal pelvis, let's take a look inside of the kidney where it is branching, and we can see that the renal pelvis is made up of small branches called minor calyces. Minor calyx is a branch that collects urine from a renal pyramid, and so you can see how the tips of the pyramids, the renal papillae, are jutting into the highlighted minor calyces. And then a minor calyx leads into a major calyx. There are usually 2 or 3 major calyxes per kidney, as seen here. And the entire branching top of the ureter is what's known as the renal pelvis. The renal pelvis collects urine, and then it conducts urine to the urinary bladder. Taking a look at the cross-section of the ureter, we can see the white lumen where the urine would occupy. We can see the purple tissue, which is transitional epithelium, against the hollow opening. And then in purple, along the outer periphery, that's smooth muscle. And so the way that urine makes it from the kidney into the bladder is by peristalsis, or a smooth muscle contraction that works to squeeze the urine from the kidney to the bladder. Taking a closer look at the transitional epithelial tissue, transitional epithelium is only found in the urinary tract, and you can see that the cell shapes are kind of like a ghost or like a tombstone shape. This is transitional epithelial tissue at high magnification. Last, let's take a look at where the ureter is attached to the bladder. We can see the ureters moving down from the kidney, and even though it appears in an image that the ureter is attached to the superior region of the bladder, you can see that that's not the case. Here is the ureteral opening. You can see it's on the floor of the bladder, and taking a look at the male, I can see that the ureters are coming down, and then what they do is they travel along the superficial posterior surface of the bladder to open more towards the floor of the bladder, and here are the ureteral openings in the male.